Welcome to Eric.
Thank you. Thank you. So we are about 1 hour away from delivering the speech at 5 o'clock. So usually 1 hour before, I'm just going over my slides to get familiar with what I want to say. The secret is not to memorize your script. That's where usually people get it all wrong. They try to get the words right. It's more important to internalize your message, which means what you're really trying to tell them. You don't have to use the exact words, but what's the message? So in my case, this speech about future of selling, my most important message is that in 2020, in order for you to win the customers of today's generation, it's no longer about eloquence. It's about empathy. So that's really the key message for the entire speech. So I'm just going through, I can show you guys, come. So I'll just go through the slides, get a flow right. A lot of times we forget our speech, right? Because we forget our flow. What do we mean by flow? That means 1 hour before, you don't go and go word for word already. You just think about, okay, how am I going to start? Okay, I'm going to start with a game. And then after the game, I'm going to land them with a key message. After the key message, I'm going to introduce the 3 dominant buying behaviors. And then after I introduce the 3 dominant buying behaviors, it allows me to review K, L, and R, which is my key 3 signposts, right? And then K is about visibility. Okay, how do you do that? I'm going to show them social media. Okay, L, it's about love, it's about your charisma. So I'm going to teach them how to unlock their charisma. And then R is about respect, it's about credibility. Okay, so I'm going to show them how to be a good teacher on social media. And then I'm done, right? That's the summary, admin, closing. Closing is a story, and this is a story that about my life, about how from somebody who's a nobody to a somebody, what's that process. So that's all I do. I don't memorize, I internalize, and I go through the flow, and then I'm done. I want it to be as authentic as possible. Oh, the last thing I also do is I would imagine, I know it's a bit morbid but this is what I do. I imagine that this is the last speech that I ever get to deliver for whatever reason. This is the last one. So what will I do different if this is my last speech? And that's the state I'm in, when I'm out on stage. I imagine that this is the last speech, and I'll just say what I want to say, not to make them happy or not to make them validate me, but I say what's important so that if something happens to me, I will not regret not saying it. So that's my process. When you are nobody, your words of wisdom sound like bullshit. But when you are a somebody, even your bullshit sounds like words of wisdom.